Welcome to a video on the How to Counter series, where I shall teach you how to counter some of the most powerful characters in the game. Today, we shall be taking a look at the almighty BFN Citron and all of his overtuned bullshit. Let's get started. Before we learn how to counter the BFN Citron, let us first take a look at what they are capable of and how much of a threat they are on the lawn. The BFN Citron is a defense class whose primary is that of a rapid-fire shotgun weapon that fires at 400 rounds per minute and fires 3 projectiles per shot, with each one of them dealing 3 damage for a normal hit and 3.6 for a critical hit. The weapon also comes with a 3 damage muzzle flash should the enemies come close enough. The juice cannon can fire up to 50 rounds per clip before needing to take a 2-second reload. The Citron also has access to a shield as his alternate fire that can take quite the beating, with it boasting a total of 600 health maximum. The shield is capable of sponging an entire missile madness. Rocket Ride. And if you do it correctly, most of a fucking crater maker as well, so his shield can very easily save him from certain doom. He also has access to 3 abilities, 2 of which aid him in his quest to be an absolute killing machine. The first of these is EMP, which causes an enemy to be stunned for 1.4 seconds if hit by the projectile, which gives Citron a large window of opportunity to take you down. The other one is Spin Dash, which causes Citron to dash forward after charging up, traveling 30 meters in 2/3 of a second and dealing 75 damage to all enemies in his way. Naval Laser can be a threat, though given how much precision is required with it, unless you're some got-hair professional like Nixley, or the target in question was suddenly diagnosed with Parkinson's, then you might as well not even bother with this ability. Citron does also have a few powerful upgrades at his disposal, both with upgrades that he himself has, as well as upgrades tied to the defense class, mainly the 2 health regeneration upgrades, which pair extremely well with Citron, as thanks to his 600 health shield, he can very easily just hold it up for a few seconds and he'll be able to come back and fight no problem. Emergency Exit can grant Citron a 50% speed increase for 3 seconds after Spin Dash, which when paired with its excellent horizontal mobility, allows him to cross large distance quickly, as well as very easily commit to flanking the backline. One last upgrade to keep an eye out for would be Freshly Squeezed, which increases your sprint speed by 30% for 5 seconds. Whilst this may not sound like much, it is capable of stacking with Emergency Exit, granting insane mobility, allowing him to either find another victim or to swiftly escape with no repercussions. It's because of these upgrades in mind, when paired with his extremely powerful kit, makes him a powerhouse overall and allows him to win many matchups. He can easily shut down low to mid health classes with Spin Dash and his powerful primary, and classes that can be rather bulky he can very easily still melt through with his primary. Use the EMP to guarantee damage on you, or just sit behind his shield and wait for his health to return. Citron generally thrives in one-on-one matchups without any outside assistance, as his bloated kit allow him pretty much a guaranteed win, almost regardless of the matchup against him. What you want to do, if against a Citron, is to try and overwhelm him by either using high damaging abilities after his shield has broken, or to attack from multiple angles when others are firing at him, as to force him to make a choice, either to flee or to risk death trying to fight one of you. All-Star can also tackle a Citron head-on in a one-on-one encounter, for not only does he have access to high amounts of damage at close range, but his primary can tear through his shield and health pool at almost any range, making him a fierce rival to Citron's performance. The Z-Mech, whilst initially vulnerable to Citron's EMP, can also go head to head with a Citron, since not only does it have a lot of tools it can use to pressure the shield, but it has 350 health and 15% armor, and also has access to Energize, which can allow them to partially negate EMP's effects and also be useful in gaining the upper hand. Lastly, 80s with Bowmaster can very easily just shred his health if he does not have his shield available, though let's be honest, 80s with Bowmaster just counters everything, so what's new? Thanks to this video, you will now be able to handle and take down the orange beast by overpowering him with teamwork or TV head if you're lazy. Be sure to come back for the next episode next week. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more shit like this. Have fun.